Happiness is in you. Do not seek it. Because the real happiness comes from peace within, which is invisible to the eyes but only can be felt by our heart. Hi everyone, I am Radhika Mungal and welcome to Whip with Raj Radhika. So today our niche is all about happiness. Where can we find real happiness? So to enlighten it and elaborate it, today we have a career coach and a public speaking trainer, the very beautiful Mrs. Neha Sharma. Hello ma'am and welcome to Whip with Raj Radhika.
Thank you very much, Radhika. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, today our niche is all about where can we find real happiness. So, first of all, you want to know that what, as per your opinion, the happiness is all about.
See, I'll tell you what. Happiness it's just like it's a very common saying. Like we say that it's a butterfly. The more you run behind it, it's going to go farther. So, happiness, according to me, is lies here. It's within you. If you are peaceful, probably you are the most happiest person. Because with peace comes the satisfaction, it comes happiness, and everything is there when you are at peace with yourself and when you're relaxed. So I think, yeah, happiness is something which is going to be very, very internal aspects. If as a person we try to find happiness on the outside, we are bound to doom, right? So I think happiness is a trait which lies right here, just inside you. That's what I think about it.
And ma'am, like how to find that peace from inside? Because as you like already mentioned, when you feel peace from inside, so how to find
Right.
that peace? Because we are in search of
Correct.
peace everywhere nowadays. Most
Pretty
important.
true. Pretty true. So, I'll introduce you to a concept called Ikigai, which is a Japanese concept, which talks about finding your purpose. These two fields are very related. If you're working towards your purpose, if it is clear, you will have peace. So, the first step towards finding peace, towards finding happiness, towards finding calmness is finding a purpose for yourself. People also call it goals. So you can think about it in terms of goals, but goals are usually, things which could be materialistic. Purpose is when you are doing something where you are working at a very micro level of as a soul. When you not, I will not be a Dr. Sneha Sharma at that point of time. I will be thinking about I as a being, what change do I want to bring to this world? How can I contribute in changing something? So that purpose, when you have it with you, money doesn't matter, rich
Yeah.
and poor doesn't matter. Everything comes to a place where the purpose is there, the peace will be there. So it's like both of them are very connected to each other. So it's all about finding your purpose. Peace, happiness, money, success, everything is going to just come running behind you for that balance.
And that's why it's called live a purposeful life. Soft towards the
Absolutely.
society because society has given you so much and we didn't like serve to the society not even a single penny. We all
Pretty
live
true.
in this kind of selfish world. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
what's the quickest and the easiest guide for a happy life? Is there any like safe and the easiest guide for a happy life?
Correct. See, they usually say if something comes easy, it goes easy. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
there's nothing like easy. But what I'll say is it is more about being disciplined about things. So I'll tell you how I live a purposeful, happy, peaceful, successful life.
Yeah.
I do it by
And these
following
words are like
morning.
so heavy now, purposeful, satisfaction, life. These are very much easy in saying, "Ki I live this life and this life." But when it comes practically, now it's totally man, it's totally end up doing nothing, I guess.
Right. And that happens because we try to relate all these words to the eyes of the others. We try to
Yeah.
relate it to the external world. What is success? Success means, doing something when others tell you, yes, yes, you have done something great. That's not the
True.
case. Success
Exactly.
is when you reach your own levels. You know what you have done. You have outreached your own levels, and that should give you happiness, right? So, what I do is that I follow a very simple morning ritual, right?
Uh-huh.
So I am a person, I'm a big fan of Rhonda Bryan and Jack Canfield. So I follow law of attraction, right? Manifestation is the world. And the world is, this is, I don't know, this is something which everyone knows and we still call it a secret because it is really difficult to, implement it and keep it with you. So I'll quickly tell you a morning ritual that I follow. which actually changes the whole day of yours. You will automatically find your purpose, your goals, your success, happiness, peace, everything will fall in line. And what is that? The moment you get up in the morning, before evening, even opening your eyes, when you put your feet on the ground, right? Just open your eyes, and if you're sleeping alone, you might be knowing who else is there in your family. You might be checking whether they have sent a good morning message or not. If you're like I am married, so I sleep with my daughter and my husband, so I just turn at them and they're right there next to me. There should be a gratefulness, a thank you coming out, that each one of us are safe, we are together, we are alive. That is the first thing that should happen. Then you ring up your parents, you get to talk to them, you get mates to work for you, you get people to help you out in your business, you get students telling you that what you are doing for them, they are growing with it. Every single thing which is telling you that you are doing your bit, you should be grateful about that. And believe me, Radhika, it just sounds difficult. The day you start practicing this, life becomes a cakewalk. You feel so light that it just doesn't matter what else is happening around, because you know that whatever things are important in life are there with you. The irony of the situation is that most of us value things based on the money we spent on it. That is the biggest problem. Our family, you get your family, you don't pay for it. You have a mind, you have a brain, you have a heart running. Did you pay for it? No, none of us paid for it. It comes to us for free. And that's why we don't value it. What do we value? Buying that Rolex watch, buying the Mercedes, buying that Apple iPad, the latest iPhone. Why? Because there's a money attached to it. So these lines that you're hearing from me are from, this very famous audio on YouTube called The Secret by Earl Nightingale. So it's something that I suggest everyone to listen. I do it twice a day. I listen to it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the night, so that my subconscious mind gets tuned to what it is saying, and morning to keep me aligned. It tells you the power which lies within you, why you will not need anyone else to tell you what you have to do. Rather, everything will automatically start falling in place to suit what is to be meant for you. It's that simple. So that's how I look at it.
We need to be grateful each and every moment of our life, not in the morning as well, not in the night. Because we have been created by the God. It's the only ultimate power that exists, I guess, in the world.
Absolutely. It's just about being grateful about every single aspect about life. You're getting food to eat. There are people who don't get a square meal.
True. Exactly.
How can you not be grateful?
Ma'am, actually, the happiness is not signified by only one action. Because the happiness is signified by the evaluation of individual global evaluation also, if we'll see. And we started realizing happiness by the aggregate of many moments, that I want to capture this moment, I want to capture that moment, despite of the fact that happiness is all about gratefulness.
Absolutely. Happiness is this line of yours is the punchline. Happiness is about being grateful. Anyone who's happy is being grateful. You can find out people who are poor, who are not affording the best of the house, the best of the things, and they'll be so happy and relaxed and very comfortable. You'll have that, that circle behind the aura which comes, you'll find that around them. And you will find people who are billionaires and millionaires, and you will find that they are under so much of stress. So your dream life is under stress, and the life that you don't really want to live is living peacefully. So it's not about what life, it's not about the rich and the poor, it's not about money, it's not about having the greatest car. It's about feeling that gratefulness for whatever you have and aspiring for more, because it is complete abundance. Anything that you want and I want is available. It's not that I have to lose something for Radhika to win, or Radhika has to lose or win something so that Sneha doesn't get it. Everyone has got it. It's abundance. That's the mindset. Abundance mindset is what we all are missing. And that is why the happiness also, we think that it's not abundant. You are happy? How can I be happy? We both can be happy. We both are supposed to be happy for that matter.
And ma'am, actually, we only think that money can only buy happiness, despite of the fact money cannot buy happiness, because the happiness can't be defined anywhere. All right, ma'am. So
just attach happiness to anything external, you're right. You cannot achieve it. That's period. Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, ma'am. So just lastly, any short word for the happiness? Like, where can we find the real happiness?
I think real happiness is about, I'll copy your lines. bluntly I'm telling you, I'm copying your line. Happiness is about being grateful. If you're able to study, I see students coming to me because I'm a career coach, so I get people coming to me and talking about how they are not doing well in their career, why they could not crack a IIM and they wanted to so much do it. You are getting to study. What is this tier 1 institution, tier B, tier C? Yes, there are different levels. There are level of teachers which are there. There is a lot of difference in the way you are being taught. But be grateful that you are amongst those people who have the right to education. Your parents are able enough to send you over there. Or if you're self-sponsoring your education, you have that power within you that you're able to do it. So happiness is about being grateful about what you have. It's like, happiness attracts more happiness, Radhika. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. And
If you're happy eating, one chapati with dal, the next day you might get one chapati and extra sabji also.
Yeah.
And the next day you might get that sweet dish. And the next day that papad coming your way. And the next day some, pickle coming your way. So that's how the whole buffet is created. It just doesn't start from one
be
day.
grateful in this corona time the most. Because people are suffering, people are dying each and everywhere. बहुत निराशा है इस दुनिया में. So we need to be grateful.
You won't believe me, for last one and a half week, I have stopped reading newspapers. I have stopped reading about what is happening about Corona. I have stopped listening to any news on television, because those thoughts are negative. Negativity is going to attract negativity. If I want to spread positivity, I do my bit. I paid for the Paytm oxygen cylinder, my bit was done. Somebody in my family is not well, I send them the medication, I help them with the food, I do my positive bit. Because when the problem becomes huge, when everybody is thinking about the problem. The moment you start thinking about the solution, boom, the problem is gone. That's how it works.
Actually, ma'am, happiness is all about as the people make up their mind to be. If you are happy, then the front person will be happy. So just be happy and be grateful. What do you say?
This point that you have touched is the basics. What we try to do is that I will try to please Radhika, and I feel when Radhika will be happy, I'll be happy. It is the complete reverse. If I am happy, Radhika connected to me will automatically be happy. My parents will automatically be happy. And my happiness is not supposed to come by disrespecting others. My happiness is not supposed to come by, putting them under a difficult situation, because then your gratefulness is not into picture. So honestly, it's not that easy walk a topic, but the easiest way to live happily is by being grateful. So if it's about one mantra, if you want to be happy, be grateful. Simple. It's as simple as that.
All right, we just end up our talk by saying where can we find real happiness? You don't need to chase any kind of happiness, because happiness lies within you. Just be grateful to the God. All we can say is. All right, ma'am. It's lovely talking to you, ma'am, and we need to find what the happiness is all about, because it's the utmost need of the heart to find the happiness.
Right. I'm really glad. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, everyone.